You are now tuned in to the Conversations with Ms Yvonne show. It is such a pleasure to welcome you all to my show. Sit back, relax, because we're about to take you to another level. This show aims to entertain, enlighten, and educate the minds of our generation. Are you ready? Well, without further delay, allow me to introduce your host, me, Ms Yvonne!
What is up? What is up, y'all? Oh, happy day. Y'all, it is MLK Day in the city. Happy MLK Day to y'all. Yes. Y'all, today has been a wonderful day. And, I was, I'm so excited to just be alive. Like Drake said, what a time to be alive. Like, this is a great time to be alive in life. I know a lot of people like to sit around and they complain and, you can find everything wrong with the world. You understand what I'm saying? Because what we don't realize as a people, sometimes, not everybody, of course, but as a people, or I'll speak on myself, okay? I always wanted just the good things. I didn't want no bad at all. Not in the world, not in myself, not in general. But that's like not realistic. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's just not how life is. You need light and dark. And if the weather and the world don't tell it to you plain and it in plain English, I don't know what else does, because you see it go from day to night. You see the world and the seasons changing constantly. And that is like a reflection of who we are. Nature teaches me so much about life and growth. And I think it's just exciting to be alive in a time where light and dark are actually learning to work together. Because it was at one point, I believe, in the world really, really dark. There was a point where, Christians were being murdered and Jews, the like, being murdered just for your religious preference. You know what I'm saying? And you couldn't even have the freedom to choose what religion you want. Now, God put you here on earth and he said you could choose life or death. And the people come here and say, no, you gonna choose this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna force you to do this. When you force somebody to do anything, that's not love. You can't. I don't care if it's a love spell or it's some type of, hoodoo, voodoo, whatever you want to call it. I said voodoo because I believe that voodoo is a totally different thing. So, I'm not going to throw salt on that, especially being from New Orleans. I know a lot of, respect. That's all I want to say. But at the same time, that's the good thing about God is his love is so true. It is so genuine. And it's so like, it's here if you want it. I hope you want it. And if you don't want it, it really does hurt my feelings. But I also give you that freedom and that right to go and do what you want. Serve you, serve the devil, or whoever you want to do. Because when you love me, I want you to love me for real. I want you to love me with your whole heart. I want you to love me for real, though. And God is teaching me so much about love, because I wasn't raised around healthy love. I grew up in a very, very toxic environment. Since the day I came out the womb, I was fighting. A lot of people were like, what's your first memory? Like my true first memory. And I have even asked, my parents, like, hey, did this happen? I remember not even being probably big enough to walk. I was in one of them little, a stroller. I was in a stroller, and I remember watching my daddy fight. Man, my dad used to fight like a dog. You understand what I'm saying? He was out there getting it. And my dad always wanted me to see him fight. He always wanted me to watch him fight. You know, no matter what he did, if he went to a battle, whatever, most of the time, if he could bring me, he would bring me. Unless something just popped off sporadically. You know, I didn't see this man come back, blood dripping all over, and he said he didn't have to tear into somebody. You know? And that's the type of environment that I was just used to, violence and anger and just real different, real different. And I always knew that, you know, at home, like, things wasn't right. Like, man, this ain't right. When I get out of here, I want my life and my choices and stuff to be different. I want real love. I want the real thing. But I realized, like, in wanting love, that you don't just go out there and you just get love. I believe that you, and I'm still figuring that part out. I was waiting for that to be proved. But I do believe that you have to be love in order to receive love. You know, and like I said, I learned my love from God because God is love. You know, his love, he'll let you go. He'll let you do what you want to do. He'll let you kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? He'll let you get your pride and your ego and all that on. You understand what I'm saying? He'll let you do all of that. And if you come back and sincerely apologize, he'll forgive you. And I like that, you know, because I'm still learning that. I'm still definitely learning my forgiveness, learning how to just take a licking and keep on ticking, you know, because who am I? Like I said before, who am I not to forgive somebody? You know, today I must say, like, I had God forcing me to grow up, and I had to speak to somebody and actually make, you know, cordial conversation with somebody I truly don't like. You know, I don't really care for her. You know, she lied on me. You know, she did all kind of despicable things. And there's a lot of people in this world I really don't like, to be honest. Like, I understand Martin Luther King when he said, you know, hate is too much of a burden to carry. He'd rather give love. And hate really is a big burden. You know, it really does cost you a lot to stay mad at somebody and be booted up at somebody and always, you know, have a boot in your mouth all the time. You look upset, you look mad, you're angry and all of that. You know, it's just too much of a burden. But like somebody else I know once said, the Bible said to love your neighbor like yourself, right? But he didn't say you had to like everybody. He said you had to love them. And God is teaching me about love and how to be love and how to receive love and how to rock with that. You know, and I thank God for Martin Luther King, you know, who he didn't do it perfect. You know, we're not all perfect, and I definitely have my reservations, you know, because I don't agree with any man that does anything to make his wife look stupid to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm married, my husband should never make me look stupid in front of these other hoes or these other women or, how, you know, excuse me, I'm trying to stop saying hoes, you know, but in front of other women, like, nah, that's not cool. You know, I want my husband to make me look proud, make me look good. I want him to say, you know, people are like, dang, I want that. And what they're asking for is real. It's not like, oh, I want to be that. But we're just putting on a facade. We just acting like we king and queen. We acting like everything's all good at home, knowing it ain't. Knowing you got 2-3 other baby mamas, 2-3 other chicks over here. You doing this and that. You don't really care about me. You only want me when I'm starting to pull away and things like that. Like, nah, Holmes. I don't want that type of relationship. I want real love. And maybe only real love, that love you really, really want and crave, that good, healthy love. Maybe you could only get that and only learn that through God. At least that's how it's working out for me. So don't be afraid to get to know him. Don't be afraid to admit your faults to him. Don't be afraid to apologize for things that you messed up and done. Like, he ain't tripping. He's more grateful to have you home. He's more grateful to have you back. He's more grateful to have you return to your senses, to come to your senses and say, you know what, Father, I'm tripping. I've been tripping this whole time. It's you that I need, and it's you that I want, and it's you that I desire, and it's you that I love. And I think a lot of times, when you leave something and it's gone from you and you get it back and it's something you truly love, something you truly value, I feel like the next time it comes, you'll hold on tight to it. You won't just let it go. It won't be nothing to you. It'll mean the world to you. It'll be everything that you just won't throw it away no more. You'd really, it's like I made something for myself, y'all. And it's very simple. It's probably something I can make again over and over and over and over and over. But this one particular one that I was making was so hard. It was so difficult that I had to ask for help. I had to ask somebody to help me get through it. Somebody to help me untie the knots and untangle it and get it ready. Okay? I mean, I was staying up through the wee times of the night trying to fix it. I stayed up 2-3 days straight working on it. And I worked on it for, I want to say, a little bit over a week. And I'm talking hours on hours just dedicated to it. My mama said, why you just don't cut this off? Like, why you just don't cut it off and just start over, throw it away? And I was like, because, Mom, why? Why would I do that? I don't want to start over. I don't want to do it new with something else. I want this one. And if I got to take my time and undo the kinks and work through the knots, then that's what I got to do. Because I ain't scared of no hard work, and I ain't scared of no challenge. And no creation is going to punk me. No. But now that I have it, I'm a giver. So it's real easy for me to give you something. You could walk up to me and I'm probably that girl. If you say I like that jacket, I'm probably that girl that's just going to give you my jacket, whether I want to or not. Like the dude, he say yes to everything. Can I have $1 million? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Can I get a ride? Yes. Like, he just keeps saying yes. He want to say no, but he can't because all he can say is yes. That's how I feel when it comes to giving. I will give and give and give and give and give till I have no more, which is how I ended up at the center. One of the reasons, okay? Because I was giving and giving and giving and giving and giving and not giving to myself, not taking care of myself, not making sure I was good and I was standing on my own too. Because I guess I was giving everything, assuming people were going to give back to me when I was down and out and needed it, But I realized, people will leave you, but my God will never leave me nor forsake me. And despite everybody leaving and everybody doing whatever, or, whatever, not everybody, I had like 1 or 2 people that was in my corner, and I'm so grateful for them. Shout out to my sister, shout out to my uncle, shout out to a couple, like one of my siblings, a couple of people out there. I'm like, thank y'all, But God is faithful. He really, really is. And I'm so grateful to know him. And I'm so grateful today to be living in some of the best times in our world, because we are actually living in Martin Luther the King's dream, y'all. Where white kids and black kids and Spanish kids and all these different races, where we could all come together under one roof and either praise the Lord together, we could dance together, we could raise the roof together. Because like they say, inclusion is better for everybody. And like I say, I want to taste all y'all food, okay? So let's do this. Today, let's celebrate that Martin Luther King's dream is alive and pumping through all of our veins. Shout out to MLK Day. One love. Peace.